Well, greetings, Four Color fans, and welcome to the long-awaited room tour of the Metacave of Gratitude here on Metarog's channel. We have been in this home for almost exactly 1 year, and I just thought it was time to finally do the room tour, even though, of course, there's never finished per se. So this is a painting sent to me by my good friend David. Genome Presents. Beautiful, beautiful waves there. It just sort of sets the mood here in the hall. And then here is the Metacave of Gratitude. Of course, the gratitude part is still not there. Again, I'll be working on that as soon as I find a piece of wood that I can burn that into. But that is my very hastily made homemade sign there for the Metacave. Let's go in, shall we? I will do a quick look around and then we'll go into a little more detail as to what you see here. Let's close the door. I believe this is a 10 by 12 room. So let's do a quick pan here, and then I will go through and show a little bit more detail. I am obviously into comics, video games. There's quite a few figures and things like that around, as you will see. There is one thing missing here that I was going to surprise you all with, and that is a spinner rack that I was supposed to pick up this past weekend, but unfortunately the deal fell through. Well, he sold it to somebody else, unfortunately, and it's a long story I'm not going to get into right now, but I will be definitely after one of those, and if anybody knows of one anywhere near North Florida, I'll drive, I'll do whatever to get one, because that is really the one thing that is really missing here that was sort of put the final touches in the room. It would go right there where that ottoman and little stool is. That's where I was trying to find a space for it. So let's start over here by the door. This is where I keep my hats and, of course, my nerd shirts. And under there is a poster of Thor: The Dark World, which my daughter actually got and gave to me, so I put it up there. Obviously, part of it is obscured, and I have some bags there. Here's the main video game rack. Not really happy about how this is displayed, but again, there's only so much space in here. Up there, my PlayStations. There is my TurboGrafx and my what is that called? What plays all the different Nintendos, NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis. Retron, I believe, Retron 3. Here are my Nintendo consoles with Luigi and Mario hanging out there. About there is my Genesis, Sega Genesis with the CD and the 32X, 64, Atari 2600 there, and down there is my Wii and GameCube stuff. Over here is Odyssey 2 that with the cover that I actually modified there. There's another one which I'm working on. Down there are some of my handhelds, including a couple Nintendo DS Lights, DSO Eyes, Gizmondo, a Tapwave Zodiac, and of course Mario and Luigi in their Mario Karts. Back here I have some video game related stuff. Odyssey Adventure Magazine, ad for the Death and Return of Superman video game, Rush 2, and the links down there, which I no longer have, but I did love that system. Up there, some comics and catalogs for the Atari, and a Game Boy comic there. Right above the door, of course, is the Story of Jesus comic and footprints, so that every time I leave, I can give thanks to, the appropriate entity for the things that I have and the health and all the many blessings that I've received from so many people, and of course from God himself. And there is a great little art piece that Matilda did for me with Warlock there, and a bunch of my pals here in the community, Bill, Matilda, Simon, of course, Grayman, Matt, the boy who had 7. Good stuff, right? Keep going over here is the very much ghostwriter centric wall part here with so many pieces of art that have been sent to me by the community. I'm not going to go through all of them or we'll be here for a while, but this is the only slab you're going to see here in the room. You know, I'm not a slabber, but it was sent to me by Matt, the boy who had 7. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover there, I have to admit. And right there, a very important part of the room. This is all the different notes and letters that I've gotten with contest wins and AOKs over the years. There's got to be over 60, 70 of them. Just amazing how this community, how gracious it is and how generous it is. Over here we have a ghostwriter spread here in Hero Illustrated. It just has, it's loose there, but I like it, so I just put it on top of this tub bin and gives you a little breakdown of the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, his enemies, origins, etc. And here I keep the other systems that I just don't have room to display. Xbox 360, the Gizmondo handheld, the PlayStation, the regular PlayStation's in there. Some of my other Nintendo stuff. I have like another Wii in there. I have all kinds of different peripherals, etc. And down there, my Amazing Heroes complete collection in that tub down there. There's Tapwave Zodiac, a pretty obscure Palm game hybrid handheld. And of course, my Odyssey 2s. I have 3 of them and a complete set of games. I did a video on that a while back. And here's some of my testing equipment for all kinds of systems, even the ones not mentioned here. And I've been going to the Goodwill outlets where they have these big bins, and I found all kinds of good stuff, including this Mario Kart remote control. I got it for like a couple bucks, you know, because it's by weight. And this Transformer here, I think it's a Primus Cybertron, and it's complete. Transformed it. It's transformed to a planet. Really cool stuff. Shout out to Biggie Shack there. I know he's a big Transformer fan. Some more art from the community here, including that Night Thrasher there from Kenny Comic Head 84. That Deathlock, which was actually a prize tag from Raul. And I believe this comic reader, I love this George Perez Deathlock here. I believe this was from Jackson Roy Curry. Again, I'm not going to mention everything, but here's a great little poster sent to me by my buddy Surf Blue. Some more Chang-Chi art. I believe that was James Gallegos. And down there is a contest I won from Andy's Vinyl Den some time back. Here's my DC area. That No Justice is from my buddy Jason from Heroes to Icon. That Rare Wings Comics is actually a Superman comic used in that movie Empire of the Sun. There's that Masterpiece Superman 1 reprint. Double Action Comics is actually a mock-up of how it would look like. It was sent to me by the DC completist Ian Levine for helping him find some rarities. Some Metal Men, those are the DC Stars cards, kind of chase cards that make up a scene. Of course, you have this beautiful Wonder Woman sent to me by Fish and Freaks Comics, I believe. Esteban Salinas, I believe, is the artist. And again, some more stuff up here. That bread wrapper there was sent to me by Kenny Lovett. Here's a Superman bag. Here's some Avengers curtains. Let's go down here. We got some Batman vehicles, again, found in those Goodwill outlets. There's a Batgirl and a Wonder Woman little, I guess, little, like, bucket. And she's looking up and admiring the stuff there. There's a Black Panther throw. Down here is my video game area. I mean, I know it's kind of tight in there, but I got a Wii in there now, and I'm playing Super Sluggers. Down here I have some Batman, Batman DC shelf here with various comics and vehicles and pops. Down here is kind of my miscellaneous stuff where I keep books, and other miscellaneous, that don't really fit a lot of the categories, price guides. I got a thermos back there. I got a couple Ninja Turtles. Down here are my Marvel cards, DC cards, my mini comics collection, and of course the two other photojournals that you'll see, the Marvels. Those are the Golden Age ones. This is a dehumidifier here in Florida. That's pretty necessary. Here's a Marvel shelf with and Spidey and Miles and Hulk looking down, and you got my Marvel Superheroes lunchbox sent to me by Lawrence Everett. I found the thermos, got some miscellaneous items there, including some chase cards, a couple of vehicles. That's a Captain America fighting that scorpion-like car. You got Iron Man's repulsor ray back there. Here's a more miscellaneous shelf with some pops, my Steve Canyon lunchbox, a couple of cars there, including my Speed Racer. Down here are my Treasury editions, well, the ones I don't have up, and the few slabs that I do have, and a few other miscellaneous odd-sized things. And that brown Oriental container are the rest of my card sets. Up here are a lot of more of the community art sent my way. This one here is obviously a portrait of myself, so cartoonish lampooning me there when I worked for the Boys and Girls Club. And down here is more curtains. Down here, this is where the spinner rack would have gone. There are some AOKs about to go out. Down there are the rest of my 30-cent variant set. And in this green tub is some office supplies, because I do work in here as well. Then we have my magazines there. That black tote has some of my variant sets. And then over here is my miscellaneous comics, that non-DC Marvel Independence. I got my promos, giveaways, Golden Agers. I do have the DC and Marvel giveaways in there, but not the regular in continuity stuff, or the regular line. I also have, again, independent publishers, Tower Comics. This wall here, we have down up there, we have a few of my book and record sets, and we have that Fantastic Four puzzle and Conan puzzle are from the 1970s Marvel superhero sets. And then of course we have a Marvel Meet folders, a complete set of 6 there, and of course the Black Panther poster from that great movie. There's his mask down there. I just was looking through these, so I put those up there, the Haunted Horror digests. Up here is, down here, by the way, is the nest that Silver Age Dave made for April Fool's some years back. And a little chick hatched, by the way, Dave. Yeah, so that no cat creepers allowed worked. He's fine. There's some other miscellaneous things down there. A little Marvel wastebasket. And then, of course, we have the main wall here of comics. That top shelf is a lot of different special editions and variant comics. Of course, you have some figures up there. You got a Cyclops pop. I think that was sent to me by Simon. And I got Wonder Woman and Batman. Again, those were a part of, I think I rescued a lot of these from the trash heap. All these figures were, none of these figures were bought at retail. I mean, these were all from those Goodwill outlets or from the trash heap. Just amazing what you can find, if you just look hard enough, right? That other shelf there has that couple of different comics that relate to the figures that you see: Superman, Turtles, Supergirl rescuing that girl, Wonder Woman with her little magic lasso there, and Superman with the American flag. And down here we have a lot of my giveaways and promos that I love, and some figures that are, and vehicles that are related, including that Mickey there. And down here is my older comic shelf. Sorry for the glare there. I know I shouldn't apologize for that, according to Bub, but I will. And again, the figures and vehicles. And then down here are my main Marvel Comics area. This whole back wall here is Marvel Comics. By the way, by my count, I have about 11,500 comics. Probably can expand that to 12,000 and that will be it. Those comics that you see under the rack are based upon the stream that Comic Mag Musings and I will be doing on Sunday. I'll leave a link to his channel below because it will be on his channel on Sunday at 7. So please join us if you're interested in looking into Luther Manning Deathlock's history. Down the middle of the wall here, I have a Cap shield. I have this nice little framed picture of Amazing Spider-Man. What is that, 130? Yeah, that served to me by Surf Blue, and a Spider-Man car there. Let me see if I can get rid of that glare. Yeah, that's one of the promo 4 panels from that Marvel Universe set. And up there is a Superman chrome card. Forgot what they're called. Nice one there with the flag. On this side, we have the treasuries up there. Again, I have a lot more, but those are just ones that I just like seeing. Again, the room will be evolving and changing as time goes by, but for right now, this is the way I like it. There's a lot of those Titan figures there from Marvel and Representative Comics. Hulk got a motorcycle and he's obviously raging, gonna throw at somebody there. Here's my tribute to George Perez shelf. I've had this here for, since the announcement of his health decline. And as you see, a lot of his work is there. And of course, I miss him greatly. And down here is my some of my 30-cent variants. Again, I do have the complete set, but I'd like to show off at least a few of those. And I go into some representative figures here, including that World War II British airplane, since the invaders did have a couple of British members on this. Between the wall here and the floor and the wall here to my left are some figures. I believe that Mockingbird was given to me by Mike Night Tiger. There's a Venom figure that I won off of Collector Dude. There's a Deathlock, and there is a little Black Panther. There is a Marvel Comics box from the 90s, and there I have my second print set. Down there I have some adventure comics that I'm reading, trying to complete the Karate Kid run. Then on this wall, I have some Cap centric stuff, including that Kirby litho, that Cap needlepoint made by my nephew Gabe. Thanks again for that. This great Captain America poster, Captain America Winter Soldier, given to me by my sister-in-law. Thank you, Lisa. Up here we have Metarog Stan Lee, Super Stan Lee, done by the great Matilda, a Mighty Mouse coloring book from the early 50s. That I just really loved this character when I was a kid, so I framed that up. Back there is a Sherlock Holmes Hound of the Baskervilles that I got recently when I went to Tampa. Here is an Iron Man hat and my monkey lamp. Shout out to Unruly Simeon. Over here is where I do my filming and also where I work. Of course, I have that great mouse pad by Jackson Roykirk, and those photo journals back there as well. And that great little Nintendo cup given to me by my buddy Super Russ 9000. Another poster sent to me by Surf Blue. Love that Alex Ross poster. Up there is a bunch of villains. I thought that they should have their little representation here in the room. That is another print there by Russ Heath, sent to me by Lindsay, and a shadow, great looking shadow done by my friend Lawrence Everett. And this is the chair that I sit in when I am reading mostly my comics. And this is a chair usually I work in, and the things that when I do streams. That is actually a Captain America like robe of sorts, but I made it into a chair cover. So that, my friends, is the room tour of the Metacave of Gratitude. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed making this room for this past year, and I'll have to say that I have to credit all of you for inspiring me, motivating me. I would not do this, I don't think, if it was for the YouTube community and their incredible support and just incredible people that are in this community and have been for so many years. It is very supportive, very uplifting, and I just thank God that I am a small part of it. All right, everybody, 20 minutes. That went longer than I thought. Again, if you have any questions, comments, please leave below, and I will do my best to answer it. Again, hopefully there will be a spinner rack here at some point in the future. We'll see. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Be kind to each other, be blessed, and be back.